Hey y'all, what's up? I am back for the Love and Hip Hop New York review. I believe this is season 6, episode 1. Of course, the first episode of the season does much doesn't really happen. Just basically we got some new people and mix them somewhat with some of the old people that's already been up here or whatever. So let's just get into it, y'all. We get Remy Ma's performance or whatever, and she's telling her background story and everything. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of had to walk out on this scene because I had to go outside to give my friend something. So, but I assumed that she was in the club with Rashida. This is where she was in the club with Rashida Ali, and Papoose came and got her because we see them talk about the situation later on in the episode. Um, we get Yandy and Mendices, and Yandy, she's talking about wanting to buy a house, and he's telling her like, I just signed this plea deal and everything. We shouldn't be focused on buying houses right now because we don't know how long I'm gonna be gone. We don't know what the future's gonna hold. And Yandy doesn't like negative thinking. She doesn't like that, and it's kind of like Mendices is not necessary. He's not thinking negatively. He's just thinking realistically. You know what I'm saying? I think sometimes when people be too optimistic, they set themselves up for hella disappointment. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's better when people are realistically optimistic. You know what I'm saying? They're optimistic about things, but they're realistic at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But and he's still trying to explain to her or whatever, and she starts to understand where he's coming from and everything, but she's still trying to have a positive outlook on his sentencing and everything. We get Tara and Peter's dumb asses in the bed together. Oh, I'm sorry, they ain't got no box spring. The shit just on the motherfucking floor. Probably that floor probably cold like shit and everything. I was just like, now, I had already seen the preview of this particular scene, but to really see it again on TV versus on my phone, it's just, I don't even know why I'm just in such disbelief. Because it's like, she claims that she moved closer to him for the motherfucking kids. And this is my thing with her. I'm so fucking tired of her using these kids as a motherfucking excuse with her foolishness with Peter's ass. You move in the same apartment building as him and Amina because you want to see what's really good with them. That's why you moved there. You didn't move for him and for the fucking kids. You move for your own selfish purposes, and it's fucking ridiculous. And she was like, I know what it looks like and everything. Like, apparently you don't, because if you did, you wouldn't be doing this shit to be fucking getting with. But, of course, she blaming it on the alcohol, too. Everybody want to blame it on the alcohol tonight. Whatever. And, I'm sorry. Like, if I know if a situation is, not good for me, whether I'm drunk or not, I'm not going to put myself in that position. I'm sorry. I'm not. I get so sick of people blaming shit on alcohol all the fucking time, too. You know what I'm saying? But Peter, of course, he telling Tara that him and Amina ain't rocking like that right now. And then, but Tara, she trying to act like as if she don't really want his ass and all this other stuff. I'm like, yeah, right, okay. So Peter goes right next door. It's like, nah. I don't know if it was right next door. It might have been down the hall or some shit to his apartment with Amina. And he lied and said that he was with his son Corey Guns. Really? You're just gonna, okay. He claimed that he was in the studio with him. But where his music at, bruh? Oh, okay. I'm just saying. Amina, she knows that Tara lives in the building with them, and she agreed to her moving in the same building as them because she trying to do it for the sake of the kids, I guess, or whatever, but something like that she said. And she feels some type of way because he doesn't call her, lets her know what's going on, and she says that he sleeps on the couch, and she thinks that he's still sleeping with Tara. You think he was just in the bed with her before he came back to your ass? Just, oh god, y'all. And just to get off topic a little bit, I was watching the marathon from last season or whatever, and I forgot how annoying Amina's voice was. Especially when they kept on like going on commercial break and kept on showing the promo of this shit where she was yelling at him about what Tara said and everything. I'm just like, oh my god. I forgot how annoying her fucking voice was when she yells at him. It's just all whiny and just aggravating and too high pitched. She'd be like, "You told Tara you only got on with me because that's what the fuck it sound like, and it's fucking aggravating. And the fact that I have to suffer to review this shit. But those of you who watches Love and Hip Hop New York are going to have to suffer as well. So we're going to suffer together with her annoying ass voice. Ooh, y'all, I swear oh my god. Anyways, let's get back on topic. Cause just thinking about that shit. So moving on from that, we get Yandy working with Bianca, aka Little B, and if you don't remember who Little B was, she was the one who sung that song Chicken Noodle Soup, Chicken Noodle Soup, Chicken Noodle Soup with a soda on the side. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that was my shit, yo. That was the jam. That shit used to be bumping. We used to stay doing that shit. We just knew we was killing shit. But yeah, that's who she is or whatever. And that was her only hit. And Yandy meets up with her in the studio and everything. And Yandy is trying to, Yandy is saying that she's trying to figure out why Lil B has been gone for 9 years and everything. And sorry, y'all, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, she's trying to, figure out why she's been gone for 9 years or whatever from the rap scene. And Lil B tells her that like a year before that song had came out, she lost her brother. And her brother was the only one who was really supporting her through her career and everything. And it's like once he died, she didn't have nobody. Didn't nobody believe in her and this, that, and the third. Then that's when Yandy tells her about DJ Self, which is the guy who works for Power 105, the same 105.1, the same station that the Breakfast Club is on. And he's having a little cipher thing or whatever. So she tells her about that. Moving on from that, we get Lexi and Mo. And hold on, what's the name of their group? I put it in there somewhere, I think. What is it? Oh yeah, BBOD. BBOD. Like they were serious with that shit. BBOD. I was just like, okay. Did y'all see the meme that they had where they said Dejanay and Penny from the Proud Family grew up to be hoes? I said, god damn. They fucking tried it. They know they dead ass wrong for that shit. But I mean, it was funny though. But anyways, Rashida Ali is managing them. They've been around since 2010, but they've had problems with management over the years. And Lexi, she says she's known Raw for a long time, but Raw hasn't done shit for them. Rashida Ali is calling her Raw for short because she calls herself Raw. You know, she said Raw hasn't done shit for them since she's been managing them, and she tells them about the little cipher thing that DJ Self is having as well, and we find out that um Lil B, or is it Young B, y'all? Cause I got Lil B in one place in my notes, then I got Young B somewhere. Look, y'all know who the hell I'm talking about. Little, young, it's too much. Okay, all these littles, all these youngs, and people just go by their motherfucking name. Like seriously, or choose a different name that ain't got the word young or little in it, cause the shit get confusing. But anyways, we find out that Bianca, that's what I'm gonna call her. I'm gonna call her by her real name. Bianca and Mo, they had an altercation or whatever. She said that Bianca hit her with sound. I can't remember what kind of weapon she said she hit her with or something, but she said she admitted that she had to go to the hospital for it, but she said it's gonna be a problem every fucking time she see that bitch. We get Remy and Pap talking. And you know, Remy, she said, you know, she pretty much expressing to him that she hate being rushed off from the club by him, and she feels like a prisoner. And she says that he wasn't the one who was locked up for 6 years. You know, she was, and you know that's when he was saying, basically saying that everybody was affected by this situation, but she was like, you know, understand that what we both went through is similar, but it's so different at the same time. Because, like I said, like she said, because of the fact that she was the one who was physically locked up. And Pap, he understands where she's coming from, and you know, he says that he's going to take into consideration, you know, easing up off of her or whatever about, you know, being in the house at a certain time or whatever. And I like that. I like, you know, the compromise and everything. I thought that was really cute. We get DJ Self and Mariah Lynn. And she says that she's a bad bitch from Jersey. Your bars say otherwise, though. I'm just saying, because, I mean, that shit that she spit for DJ Self, I think it was her record that she was playing, but she was, you know, singing along with it. And and as she's singing the song, she admits that she was a hoe. I said, oh well, girl. I mean, at least you admit it, cause hey, not too many folk admit that shit. But it is what it is, I guess. And you know, DJ Self is explaining that she used to, you know, be in the strip club, and you know how she's also going to be in the cipher too. And you know, basically he put his name on the line for her, so he hopes that, you know, basically he hopes that it's a good outcome from this situation. Remy and Pap, once again, they're on a date, and Pap, he, you know, gives her this the way he gives her this anniversary gift, he kind of did it in a cute way. He gave her like a card, and then he put like some baby, like some doll babies or whatever in the thing. And he, you know, is expressing that he wants to have some more kids. You know, he has 3 kids from previous relationships, and she has a kid from a previous relationship. And you know, she starts talking about how she wasn't there for her son. You know, she left when he was 7 and came home like a week before his 14th birthday. And she pretty much was beating herself up about it because she felt like, you know, she wasn't there for her son. And you know, Pap, he doesn't like the fact that she's beating herself up about it, because he was like, you still were there. You wasn't physically there, but you were still there. Like, you were still involved in everything. You know, he doesn't like the way she beats herself up about it. And you know, she makes a deal with him that if he gives her a wedding this year, they'll make a child next year or whatever. Because, you know, we all know that they got married in jail and everything, so they didn't get a chance to have a real wedding. And I think, you know, that'll be nice for them. And he agrees to it. Then we get the cipher. It's tension already from the jump, off the rip. BBOD, Lexi and Mo, they go first. Um, they did okay, I guess. Um, Mariah Lynch. I mean, did I say Lynch? Ooh, Lord. Y'all, that I really wasn't trying to be funny with that. Y'all, I don't want y'all thinking I'm racist because she white and I said Lynch. My bad. Don't look. Don't y'all do it. All right. Um, Mariah Lynn. She she goes up, and and by the way, Rich is also there with Yandy, and Rashida Ali of course is there, and Rich, he says, they, him and Mariah Lynn, they used to kick it back in the day or whatever, and he was like, but at that time she was just a struggling artist, and he basically shaded her, talking about something. I see she's still struggling. I said, ooh, okay, but she sucked. I'm sorry. She just need to pick something else because I just don't think this is gonna work for her. I don't. I couldn't even tell you what the fuck she was talking about because it just whatever. Then we get Bianca, and she does her thing, and she was okay, she was okay. She was throwing just like how B.O.B. Oh, that I said B.O.B. Lord, BBOD, just like how they was throwing shade during they rap. She was throwing shade too, and after everything is done, Bianca and Mo, they start getting into it. Mo came over to where Bianca was at and sat down, and they start going back and forth. Lil B bragging about how she gave Mo 15 stitches. I'm like, but what them hands do though? Cause you hit her with the weapon. It ain't like you gave her 15 stitches from your hands. I'm just saying. Just saying. Um, both Rashida and Yandy, they both just kind of over it. Rashida, she's like, basically like this is unprofessional and everything, and they acting ratchet at this place, and they supposed to be, business. And Yandy is feeling the same way. She says she might have to reconsider working with her. If working with Bianca is gonna be acting like this. Child, Bianca said the girl had a homemade weave. I said, ooh, okay. Then we get the scene with Pat. He brings Remy to this like palace, and it was beautiful, y'all. It was really beautiful. And he was like that this is the place where they're gonna have their wedding at, and he already paid for everything, so they're good. And then he gets down on one knee, and he asks, well, before he can straight up flat out say, will you marry me again? She already knew what it was, and she was like, yes, I'll marry you again. I'll marry you again. I was like, oh, I love their relationship, y'all. I really do, and I hope that I continue to like both of them because I really like them. Well, I mean, I like both of them before the show, but I'm just saying, how people that you like get on these shows sometimes, and then they show they ass. So I hope I continue to like them. Mendices, he gets bad news saying that they might take him away the day of his next court hearing or whatever, and Yandy is upset and everything. But I mean, it's out of his control. I mean, Yandy. I like Yandy and Mendices, but it's kind of like, and I'm not trying to be insensitive to their situation, but she knew what she was getting herself into dealing with him. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, yeah, I just don't know what else to say about the situation because we already know he got 8 years. So yeah, but I'm looking forward to this season of Love and Hip Hop New York. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it, and I will see y'all. What's today? Monday, right? I guess I'll see y'all either Thursday or Friday for the Gossip Chronicles. Yeah. Peace out.